The Indian Air Force may soon join a global 6th-generation stealth fighter program to counter the Chinese threat. The Indian government under Prime Minister Modi is keen to upgrade the Indian Air Force's firepower, and according to Japanese news outlet Senkei.com, New Delhi has now approached Japan to inquire about the GCAP program, which is a trilateral 6th-generation fighter jet program in collaboration with Italy and the United Kingdom. Now, Italy and Britain have repeatedly invited India to join the GCAP. Japan's official nod could see India pool in its scientific resources and manpower. This huge development comes only months after China unveiled its own 6th-generation fighter prototype. The 3-engine design stunned the world and grabbed global attention. While it is still a decade or more from induction, the development comes as a security challenge, not just for India, but also for Japan and the United States of America. So does the GCAP present the best opportunity for India to jointly develop a 6th-generation fighter jet? Or should India just trust its own AMCA project? Now, the GCAP plans to create a next-generation stealth combat aircraft by 2035 through the merging of UK's Tempest and Japan's FX programs. This initiative will incorporate advanced technologies like stealth, artificial intelligence, and network-centric warfare, revolutionizing future aerial combat. Now, while there is no official confirmation yet, this Japanese media report claims India has already approached the Japanese government to discuss joining the GCAP coalition. The Japanese report attributes the news to senior officials in Tokyo as well as Indian diplomats. Yet, while the UK and Italy are embracing India's possible participation, Japan reportedly has remained cautious. Allegedly, Japan's concern is India's long history of defense alliance with Russia. Tokyo wants to ensure the GCAP technology does not fall into Russian hands. Japan and Russia have had a troubled past, marred by numerous wars and conflicts. Now, while India uses Russian platforms such as the Sukhoi 30 NKI fighter jet and the S-400 air defense system, New Delhi is a responsible player in the global defense arena with ever-expanding indigenous defense manufacturing capabilities. Japanese concerns, though, are valid, even though a little misplaced. If India does join the GCAP, it will be co-developing sensitive tech including stealth, propulsion and avionics systems, which must be protected from any outside party. Moreover, India has a history of joint production of advanced tech including submarines or air defense systems with allies like France and Israel, so GCAP shouldn't be any different. Such concerns aside, India's entry into GCAP would have undeniable mutual benefits. The project would cost tens of billions of dollars. Now, while Indian Air Force gains by getting access to a 6th-generation fighter, New Delhi's economic participation, its manpower and manufacturing resources would relieve the financial strain on current 3 partner countries. Bharat is slowly gaining stature as a global defense manufacturing hub, with defense titans including Boeing, Saab, Sig Sauer to GE Aerospace all setting up bases in India. Similarly, GCAP could also immensely benefit. Strategically, India's presence could also serve as a powerful counterbalance to China's rising military aggression in the Indo-Pacific region. Now, both UK and Italy are eager to have India on board. In fact, the United Kingdom has formally briefed Indian authorities on the GCAP, while Italy has made similar offers. Japan is also now weighing such a partnership, cautiously balancing the advantages of collaboration against domestic security interests. For India, becoming a member of the GCAP would be a strategic coup. It would provide access to 6th-generation technologies and accelerate the modernization of its own air force. It also offers a once-in-a-lifetime chance to partner with technologically advanced democracies and move away from being just a buyer to a co-developer of next-generation weapon systems. But now, India has to play high-stakes diplomacy to ease Japan's concerns and establish trust. The GCAP will incorporate cutting-edge stealth technology, AI-based systems, multi-domain integration, possibly AI-powered loyal wingman drones, as well as latest combat features which could even include laser-based defense systems. Joining GCAP would provide India with a timely entry into technologies that will shape the future. Adaptive engines, electronic warfare, swarm drones, and strengthen its indigenous defense industry through such co-development. Further, in a period of increased threats led by China, joining hands with like-minded democracies would augment India's own security position in the Indo-Pacific. China has already started experimenting with its own sixth-generation fighter prototypes. Though specific details are still classified, Chinese media reports claim these prototypes are poised to exceed J-20's capabilities with better stealth, supercruise, AI-enhanced systems. Once again, though, these claims remain unproven. Reportedly, China aims to incorporate such an aircraft by mid-2030s, around the same time India's fifth-generation AMCA stealth fighter is inducted. Across the Pacific Ocean, the United States of America is advancing quickly with its own sixth-generation initiative, with the Next Generation Air Dominance or the NGAD program. Boeing has bagged the $20 billion project, and the F-47 is being touted as the most advanced fighter aircraft ever, being designed to replace the F-22 Raptor. Already a demonstrator plane has flown, and the program features manned-unmanned teaming, adaptive engines, and cloud warfare integration. The US plans to deploy such aircraft by early 2030s as well. India's own initiative, the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, is in the process of development and is likely to make its first flight by 2028-29. Depending on everything going as planned, induction can take place by 2035. If successful, the fifth-generation AMCA would be a landmark moment for Indian aerospace manufacturing capabilities. Still, it would be behind in certain sixth-gen capabilities when it comes to AI or cyber resilience and swarm integration, all crucial elements of sixth-generation warfare. So what else could differentiate a fifth-generation fighter from a sixth-generation aircraft? Now, these planes would be far beyond conventional stealth and speed. Projects like NGAD and GCAP would incorporate AI-aided decision-making, real-time cloud data exchange, manned-unmanned teaming, sensor fusion from air, land, sea, space, and cyber domains, hypersonic capabilities, and even directed energy weapons. In essence, sixth-generation jets will not only engage in fighter combat operations, they are designed to control entire battle spaces. India's possible inclusion in the GCAP would be a watershed moment for its defense modernization, not only providing access to cutting-edge military technology but also more robust geopolitical alliances. But the decision now rests on talks between India and Japan. One of the main concerns for New Delhi will be to ensure progress is being made on the GCAP and that India does not end up investing billions of dollars in a multinational project that simply fails to take off the ground or is bogged down by geopolitical tensions. Both India and Japan will have to ensure any partnership ends up being mutually beneficial. But have your say. Should India join the GCAP or just back its own AMCA project? Leave a comment with your